Sufficient. Because Lord, my learned friend has been harping upon the observation regarding consequential advertisements. I have demolished that Lord in this application for dismissal. Lord, please see this application, which copy of which I have given to my Lord just now. Let it read the record and let
You are for?
I'm for the proposed intervener, Lord.
Respondent, they have been proposed respondent.
Who are those? Who are your clients?
My client is Lord Ansh.
No, we're not about name. Appointees.
Lord, I'm also here for
On
some
that
period of
question
time.
whether you should be in or out. That's all.
Lordship may hear us, my lord.
So may I, my lords, show those order sheets if my lords will permit me that?
Just a minute.
Yes.
Because there has to be a compilation of what has happened, what has transpired in various states of the country.
Yes.
In some of the states, the appointments have been saved.
Yes, my lord.
Of these state
That's a completely incorrect
Except,
statement.
No, that is for the state government to come out.
Lord, in Calcutta,
It's
Bihar,
not
and
whether you are wanting to save them, and if you want to save them, then under what provision? Please tell us.
yes, Lord,
May lords make a submission. The notification that allowed the B.Ed candidates to join, issued by NCTE, is under the central legislation. It's a central act. Now, the notification applies even if it is issued pan-India across the country, which makes B.Ed as an eligible. Now, that notification has been struck down by Rajasthan High Court, upheld by the Supreme Court. Once the notification that makes a qualification of B.Ed is not eligible for the purpose of appointment to primary teachers, issued under a central statute, applicable across the country, my lords, it's not then
What
open
is
to
the,
anyone.
just a minute,
to
what
say-
is the stand of the state?
They should be submitted, our reply, most of the cases.
No, what is your stand? Whether the B.Ed appointees are out or in,
in
whether they, no, after the Supreme Court judgment, what do you intend?
they're in.
After their appointment, and the appointment was much prior to the order passed.
Yes.
by the Honorable Apex.
Fine.
It was prior to the order passed by the
Fine.
Honorable Apex.
Now, do you want to save the appointments? And if you want to save them, then under what provision? And will that be at the cost of depriving somebody else who is more eligible or in fact eligible? Then how would you accommodate? How would you?
They will just clarify that as
Just a minute.
Rules have been framed by the state government independently. Those have never been otherwise. They were not subject matter of challenge before the office.
state courts will be subject.
Yes, Lord. Lord, there is a very important distinction between Devesh. Lord, may I submit, Lord, there is a very important
I'm sorry, my lord, there is.
distinction between Devesh Sharma and the present case. That will have to be brought out, my lord.
And Devesh Sharma's case. Devesh Sharma's case is the recital of.
Nobody was appointed in that case. In
With
this
so
case,
much of
everybody.
discord, I think it's better that you all don't want to argue the matter finally.
Our stand should be the record we have prepared.
Please see. Devesh Sharma's case is the recital of.
No, please decide whether you want to argue it or not. Has the state filed any reply?
Yes.
They have filed petition also, which they are required to file.
There is a return. What return is of
AC Nandan and some matter.
return of the interveners.
सर अगर आप 2 मिनट हमको सुन लें, हम ये बताना सर 2 मिनट अगर आप हमको सुन लें, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट की बार बार बात हो रही है देवेश शर्मा के केस। सर देवेश शर्मा का रिपरकशंस क्या है पहले देवेश शर्मा is the recital of law. It only says that the candidates who were having B.Ed they were ineligible and the persons having diploma were the eligible candidate. The matter was before the Supreme Court. The appointments made before during that period was before the Supreme. there are number of applications which have been filed to dislodge these persons who have B.Ed, my lord, and who are appointed. There are number of applications. In none of the cases, let them produce even a single order where the Supreme Court has said that the appointments have already been made should be annulled. Now,
Yes.
every time they make an appeal,
That is why the matter was listed to
so
you.
therefore,
To argue on that question.
what I'm trying to submit is that it's not like this that the Supreme Court has something said in Devesh Sharma, therefore all appointments will go. ये बार बार स्टेटमेंट देते हैं भगवान कृष्ण का
भगवान कृष्ण का-
सर भगवान कृष्ण एक मिनट भगवान कृष्ण का इन्होंने भगवान कृष्ण के
Sharma was the person who was applicant here only.
Please tell us whether you would like to argue the matter today or not.
Otherwise, we are.
one of the state is saying
My lord, may I make one thing for consideration of this court? There is a submission that I make and I think it has some relevance. My lords will appreciate one thing, that the notification of NCTE was struck down on 25th November 2021 by the Rajasthan High Court.
again Manoj,
25th November 2021, no appointments of B.Ed could have been made at because it being
I'm because she is advocate, my lord.
Manoj, please see.
No personal comments, please. Yes. So, no, we take it on record, there's no problem.
इन्होंने भगवान शर्मा के
But please tell us whether you are ready to argue or not.
My lords, I am ready to go on if you would allow me. I'm for the petitioner and I think I have a right to be heard, my lords.
Case is,
We all have.
case is pending since more than 1 year. You have not filed a reply in these last 1 year.
The reply is filed.
Where is the reply? I can't find a reply here. State government's reply.
It is there in our matter also. Vipin Kumar Divedi, they have filed a reply.
There's some reply of the intervener,
No, there is a reply by state also, my lord.
the connected case.
Yes, my lord. Vipin Kumar Divedi, I can see a
Which
voucher
case?
by the state.
Sri Nandan में कहाँ है जवाब?
Kesri Nandan. Sorry, Kesri Nandan also. They filed it on 4th of December, my lord.
Return, there are two returns.
Returned by
One is
respondents 3 to 5.
intervener, the other is
In fact, in one of them, filed subsequently, after filing our.
this is respondent number 3 to 5. Who are 3 to
Yes.
5?
3 to 5 is state.
It's the government.
Your return is there on record.
Yes, yes. It is there.
In 26.4, it's not final.
They are all same.
Yes.
You have one different. What is your stand? What is your stand in this return?
That stand, your lordship, that the appointments were made
Hmm.
prior to the judgment passed by the Supreme Court in pursuance to the rules made by the.
Which have not been struck down.
So
My lords, may I show the stand if my lords would like
Allow
to
them
see
to place their reply.
paragraph 19 of the state's affidavit. My lords, that is why I mentioned that the Rajasthan High Court judgment is of 25th November 2021. And if my
We are
lords may
talking about
turn to
the-
paragraph 19, in Kesri Nandan, the reply of the state, the stand is clear.
But,
Please
my
see
friend is
paragraph
talking about
19
the
and
High Court
20.
judgment, my lord. Your lordships are asking about the Supreme Court judgment, my
lords,
lord. My friend
can-
is talking
can
about
we
the High
just-
Court judgment.
My lords, I don't understand this. The High Court quashed a notification. The Supreme Court only said no stay of the judgment, only subject to the outcome. The day the notification is quashed for the country because it's
I'm so
under
sorry.
central legislation.
No,
This is
there has
not
been-
a state.
No, what have you
Miss
said
Mona,
about
can you
being
please argue
consequence of the
on turn?
Supreme Court judgment? Where have you said in your reply?
Correct.
Because what will happen after the Supreme Court judgment? What have you,
My
what
lords,
is the stand on
The
that?
Supreme Court judgment upholds the quashing of that notification.
But,
Apropos to quashing of a notification which made B.Ed a qualification eligible for primary
But,
teachers, that B.Ed
It's
qualification
not
is
from your return. Where have you said this?
My lord, now
That
kindly
we
see
say
the
they
Lord
can
replies
serve
para 21.
same
Lord,
purpose
I am-
also, reason.
I am on the fact of the appointments having made because today Supreme
Para-
Court qualification is that they are no longer
Correct.
eligible?
My lord.
Yes.
Para 21 of the reply, my lord, para 21. And also Davis also the Supreme Court.
Lord, recently on 11th of January 2024,
What
that
is it?
application was rejected. That in that application an averment was made that the appointments made Lord prior to 11/8/2022 should also be quashed. So we want intervention, we want to put this point. The Supreme Court rejected that.
No, because
No.
Coach Manos.
11/1.
No, no.
Coach was
11/1. My amendment was misrepresenting the effect of that.
They wanted to quash, yeah.
Please argue the matter. All these points will be thrashed out.
So-
If you
so
have,
my lords-
decide the matter.
That's why I'm saying.
May I, on behalf of the petitioner at least in Kesari Nandan, start my arguments, my lords, without my learned friends on the other side just interrupting?
Are you all with us in the final hearing aspect or not?
My lords, I want to commence. I want to start the final argument on this matter.
Then understand.
All right, we'll fix it tomorrow then.
They will never buy.
Ask him to at least tell us their stand.
But this paragraph number 23, that is I read from this letter. See, that considering the aforesaid things, the rules issued by the state of MP prescribing requisite funds, the primary teacher was never subject matter of challenge before the Honorable Court of Rajasthan or Honorable Apex Court. Selection and recruitment process has been
Correct.
conducted basis, and substantial number of candidates have already been duly appointed and working on their respective posts as primary teachers. In view of the aforesaid, unsettling the already settled position may not be in the interest of justice.
Yes.
For this stand, there's so many
Stand on record. Stand on record.
It's on record.
We
Para
want to
21
save the
also.
appointments.
It's on record.
Can we argue one by one, 10 minutes each, we can get and we'll put our point on. Just give us 10 minutes to deal.
All-
Can the petitioners just take 10 minutes?
Today we have listed two matters as passover which have to be finally heard. We'll take it up tomorrow.
May I make a prayer, my lord? If in case your lordships are not taking it up today, can it be next week? my lord?
No, because we are opposing that. We are opposing
My lords,
that.
let it be
Next week.
tomorrow. Let it
Next
be
week.
tomorrow. Let it be tomorrow, my lords,
I'm only
because
praying
it's
just,
been pending too long.
3 days accommodation, my lord. Next week, anytime,
We
my
are
lord.
opposing that, Manoj, we are opposing that. We are vehemently opposing that.
Today we are ready.
In fact, this issue, Manoj, whether B.Ed have to be ousted has also been decided by the Supreme Court in subsequent matters.
We also have our submissions to make.
Tomorrow also we have a bunch of to be heard finally. So you can take your chance.
That's what we are requesting.
Very well, lord. Very well, we'll take a chance, lord, tomorrow.
No adjournment will be done. On that.
That is what we had said last time.
But no one is seeking for an adjournment, Manoj.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
hearing today.
Incorrect statement.
My lords,
Unknown case, please see the order. I just wanted to point it out, every time they made misleading statement, can you see my lord, the announced, the order dated
So
for.
we'll hear you tomorrow, Mr.
Yes, lord.
See, if it is possible, we'll hear it, otherwise we'll give you some other.
Very well, lord. We'll take a chance tomorrow, lord. Obliged.
Can I
my
just
lords,
take
I
30
only
seconds,
wish
my lord?
that as a petitioner, if I can be heard without being interrupted by the other side on a VC for barely 15,
All right.
20 minutes, I'll be able to conclude my argument.
So tomorrow at 3:30, will it be fine?
It would be very.
Very well.
I do that.
1 hour, you start with 1 hour, at least argue for 1 hour and then we'll,
Yes, my lord.
no, 2:15 now, we have some matters. Yesterday,
Then,
tomorrow we have.
so that we will try to submit our
We will give you 1 hour's time to start your arguments and to carry out whatever submissions you have to make, and then if it's not possible at 4:30, then you may spill it over, it will spill over to the next day.
Manoj, can I
Very well.
just take 30 seconds by what clock? Can I just take 30 seconds? Just 30 seconds.
But anyway, the matter is.
Can I just take 30 seconds? Manoj, the prayer whether B.Ed prior to Supreme Court judgment are to be considered or not has been decided by the Supreme Court subsequently. And all of those applications have been
I'm sorry.
dismissed with costs. So
Yes.
I'm sorry, my lord.
Just once
This
again,
can
ma'am,
be
if you
argued,
don't
my lord.
mind.
These have to be.
If you don't
I'm so
mind,
sorry.
If you
This
don't
is
mind,
incorrect.
if you don't mind,
This
please.
is completely incorrect.
you don't
Please
mind, ma'am.
don't make that.
So all of those applications with prayer I have produced before my lord. The prayer is to regularize, and all of them have been dismissed with cost. The last one being day before yesterday. I have produced the prayer also before my lords.
consulting.
Why did the other side agrees?
We have objections, they never want this person to be outside.
Well, it's the prayer.
Not
Sorry,
their petition, not your petition. We have to hear their petition.
Sorry?
If, please take a consent from them.
1.5 years, they didn't file the reply. Or when the lordship was speak to them, then they came up with the reply.
In fact, it is in their favor to seek an adjournment.
All those children.
who is asking?
So, all right, due to paucity of time, let this case be taken up for the hearing tomorrow in motion at 3:30.
Oblige.
We'll see, sometimes these bunches get adjourned. We'll see. Time permits.
Manoj, could we give a short note as to who would argue and so that it'll be easier, Manoj, so that everyone doesn't speak at the same time tomorrow? Can you just put a short note that?
We'll start with the petitioners. We'll start with the petitioners.
Very well, Manoj. Deeply great, Manoj, deeply great.
Oblige, Manoj.